Okay, MEA and friends of the flag, I'm joined here with some honored guests. I'm going to allow them to introduce themselves. Why don't we go ahead and start with Raptor. Go ahead, bro. Let them know who you are and what you're all about.
All right, XRT F22 Raptor. I am one of the two creators of XRT. We've been around for about 2 years, and we've been allies and friends of MEA for more years than that. We're here to game.
Hell yeah. All right, next person.
All right, everyone. I'm Fuzzy Meep. I run the real KSI Global, and yeah, we're doing great. We're blowing up. We've been friends with MEA for the last what's it been, like 6 months? I don't know. The last 6 months have been better than the last 6 years, but doing good. Shit's going. We're gaming.
Evil.
What's up, YouTube? This is Evil Shadow, and Dark Ultra and MEA has been allies for many years now, and we're known to be as the Brother Clan. And we're here to show support for all of our allies, and we hope that we can keep a good working relationship still.
The new guy. Why don't you let the world know what you're all about, FGC?
I'm FGC Reverend AX. I'm one of the 4 creators of FGC. We're here to game. We're here to get it on. We're here to take on the world with MEA and all our fellow allies and neighbors. Show the world what we're all about, because we're out here to game, have fun, a good time, and bust some heads all at the same time.
Up next is my senior chairman of the Forefathers. He can introduce himself. Go ahead, Tommy.
MEA Tommy Guns. Senior fucking chairman to the motherfucking Forefathers. All about raping kids in clan battles, setting up shit, running shit, and having fun doing what I do. Okay, since there's silence, let me introduce the next MEA guest in this party. MEA Mistress. I don't know who you are.
Hello. I'm MEA Mistress, and I'm in Archive. I work with the other clans that are allies and try to get out there and find new clans, figure out what you guys are all about, and just don't get on my bad side because I'll tear you up.
And the man behind the camera on this one is MEA Hall of Famer, MEA Master Elite. With his 1080, what is it, 1080p? His 1080p capture card. I think right now there are no clans that have the 1080p capability as of today. MEA is the first one to have it. But, I don't expect them to have it. MEA has one of the most advanced media departments in the world right now, so good to have it. Anywho, you guys are probably wondering why we're all gathered here. Well, we're here to let the world know that we're still strong, we're united, we're still on each other's backup list. We always support each other, no matter how rough it may be or how rough it may get. We're always going to be friends and always stand by each other until the last man standing. So I'm gonna leave the floor open.
You once again, and we've been we've been working on certain projects and ideas, have certain theories on what we can do to increase our intel department, as you all know, and we've had some ideas in trying to, move a little bit in the strategy areas of gaming. See how that would turn out. I'm eager to know very soon. But we're still working the kinks out of it. See what's gonna be good. Yeah.
Word.
Sounds good. Who's up next?
Me.
Raptor? Oh shit. See, I bet heads are already turning. Because they're like, what the hell is XRT doing in a party with MEA? That
It's
alone
been a
is
while,
just like,
hasn't it?
I'm like, what?
It's been a while. Well, XRT is up to our usual tricks of hiding out and then at the same time being all up in everybody else's business. So we're all hanging out now. We're over on PS3, mixing up on there a little bit. And then just doing our usual stuff over on Xbox, playing lots of COD. And then hit us up on Madden. We've been turning to a freaking Madden clan lately. Come play us. We'll smack you around. We'll run up the score and keep on ticking.
You know, I know that you probably know that Trip 6 is no longer with the MEA.
Yeah,
and he's over in TS Weenies. And so then they're gonna. I can already hear Trip right there next to Terracode saying stuff like, "You Raptor." Now that they're hanging out with XRT and MEA now together, that alone is just it's more arsenal for them because XRT's been known to be in other games, and Tommy, you know, they really have a strong relationship with him. You know, this kind of stuff, man. I mean, thoughts and comments on Trip 6 and TSB if they try to get aggressive with you guys. I mean, how would you react to that? What would you say to the world?
Fuck TSB.
So you know they're gonna, you know what's gonna happen, Raptor.
They
After
already
this
done
video,
tried
you know.
to fuck with me. Fuck TSB, motherfucking cocksuckers.
The only person I have any issue with in TSB is Keels, but other than that,
right.
me
Fucking barcode,
Trip,
motherfucker.
they're okay now. But something happens, it happens. We'll butt heads, you know. But one of us got to come out on top, right?
Well, the funny thing is, you know, this is open floor, by the way. You guys jump in whenever you feel. The truth is that the reason why we're bringing them up is that they were the last major community that we went against during the end of the summer. And that's wartime season for MEA. Like last year in 2011, we went to war with like over 44 clans. TSB was one of the last ones. And so their name is pretty much filtered out of MEA with its newest generation, its newest leaders and officers. But TSB is something that I liked it because it gave us attention in media. And I kind of want to go back into that, and I'll say that in open here in front of everyone. And so with that being said, though, if we're going to go into the media thing, I want to bring some new friends or some former foes that became friends. KSI, for example. This time last year, shit, we were at each other's throats. Now you talk about MEA. Now you talk about KSI and MEA today. It's the 360. It's absolutely something completely different. XRT. I mean, we just talked about how you Raptor in a party with Lucky. This is unheard of. You know, this is not typical behavior. You know, different.
This hasn't happened in a couple of months at least.
Over a year, bro. If I remember correctly. You know. I mean, it's been a long time. Evil Shadow,
everything, bro.
Well, there's Evil Shadow and MEA, who's always, like Evil had mentioned earlier, I mean, they're brother clans to the MEA. You know, we've always been friends. I mean, they've always supported us. And Merc tried to talk trash about DU, which was MVP this last summer, tried to say stuff like, you know, you can't find them and blah, 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 and they don't exist. If you can't find them, it's because they're doing their job. They cloak themselves, doing outstanding deed and cloaking themselves, and they specialize in what they do. They infiltrate governments, and they have representatives in governments all over the damn planet. That's what they specialize in. These people here, and they've been there for years doing this. In fact, you'd be surprised the guy that's next to you in your council or your crew. You'd be surprised who's making decisions. You think it's controlled by that guy? No, it's controlled by somebody else. That's just the way of the world, and that's something they specialize in. FGC. Brand spanking new crew, you know, new to the XBL world as far as warring. Welcome to the clan wars, bro. We embrace you like a brother. After this video, you're gonna be getting hit up. You'll be getting hit up by Barcode and all.
Barcode's already fucking tried his bullshit. Fucking little.
Well, let's hear it, bro. What did he try to tell you?
Oh, he's trying to tell me all sorts of shit. He tried to talk smack about you, little punk ass bitch. Like I said, I'd take him out behind a fucking shed and spank his little 15-year-old ass. He's just a little pimple kid.
He just turned 16. He just turned 16.
Okay, my bad.
He just turned 16.
My
in
bad.
his defense, he's now a 16-year-old with years of experience of taking out people. Yeah, 16-year-old kid.
I'm fucking 39. I may be new to the Xbox Live world, but I'm not new to communities or warring or any of that. I was a computer fucking gamer for eons, and I was in a clan on the computers for I don't know 10, 15 years, and then I was in IGC. Not the ones that are like more commonly known, but a smaller IGC. There are like 3 or 4 of them. And they're like just here in the United States, they only have like 5,000 members. The other ones are a lot larger. So I mean, they're just a small crew, but we're all like generals. We all know what we're doing. We just sit out to do our own thing.
People, Mistress. I mean, thoughts and comments, girl. This last summer, you were very popular this last summer. You want to tell the world why?
Oh yeah. Oh well, I caused a few problems, but I came back. And I've just been pushing people in MEA, started help recruiting, helped people build up some sections, came back, got my name back out there, have just stayed here, stood strong through all this.
I didn't want to hear the bullshit statement. I want to hear the legit, let KSI, XRT, let DU and FGC know what the fuck really happened this last summer. Not the bullshit for the camera, but
when I left,
the legit shit. Yeah, let them know what's up with Viper, all that. Let them know. I mean, we're through it. You know, we're adults. We talked about it. We're over it, and we moved on. But we could talk about the past.
Okay, y'all. Okay, then you know that there was Viper 6989. I convinced him.
They don't know. They don't know who he is or what. You know, he was a
founder. He was a founder in MEA, and he had a little clan called DHX, Dark Horizon, and I convinced him and a whole chapter that I was overlord in MEA to leave, and we formed our own clan, and pretty much it ended up getting destroyed by MEA, and I realized how strong they were after we tried to attack, and there's just no way anybody could tear down MEA, and then I've just came back.
She speaks out of experience.
Yeah, that's from the old days, man.
It doesn't work.
That's way back. I think I remember that before.
It doesn't work.
That reminds me of what just happened to the separatists that just tried to come out of FGC. Some of them fell prey to the fact that MEA's.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
Evil. What were you saying, Evil? You were saying old school?
Yeah, man, that seemed like old school. I heard Overlord, the Dark Horizon part, the Viper incident. Yeah, that brings it all back, man.
Crazy.
Quite a crazy war right there. Lots of war through intel with that.
But some of them fell prey to the fact that they're good at what they do, but we didn't want them no more, so you guys have them now. So their whole clan's gone. Poof.
Nice. You know, I wanted to bring something up. KSI, XGC. Now, you have your clan itself, the elders that are there now that are running the show. You have history with these people, do you not? I mean, ugly conflict that takes place.
Oh, yeah, it goes back.
In the Halo 2 era.
Yep.
The Halo 2 era. So just you want to recap on what down when during that era?
There's a lot of fake smiles, a lot of backhanded deals, a lot of hitting of clans. I don't really know what I've been told. I wasn't around till Halo 3, but I know it did get dirty with them and Mob. But as of recently, I can't think of many problems. But yeah, it definitely got fucking. I mean, that was before. That was before host boot, and that was before people were doing cyber shit. It was straight up gaming, but it still got nasty.
The reason why I brought The reason why I brought them up is there has been the tensions are running high between. The world doesn't know this yet. We haven't promoted it. We haven't said anything. We haven't mentioned it on camera until now. But the tensions have been running high between XGC and MEA. XGC numbers are vast. The mighty MEA numbers are vast. Their hands go very far, and our pockets go very deep. And there has been it exploded with battles that just went down. In fact, MEA Master League just capture carded the first battle. There are many battles that gone down already, but this is the first one that we've actually put up. It's in 1080p. So you know, I was kind of like asking your thoughts and comments on that. You know, I mean, it could be something that's renewed. You know, something that is going to spill over, and who knows where it takes us. You know, our rivals are going to rally up against somebody like that, and then their rivals are going to rally up against people like us. You know, it's just the way of the world.
No, it almost makes me happy that you guys are having battles, because the last few boats we've had with like J2H and shit, it's all little kids with host booters. It's no more gaming. This isn't a gaming world to most of these little clans. So I'm glad you guys could still take it an old school method and actually play the damn game, because most people, they just fucking suck at the game. I don't know what else to say. I don't suck at the game, so I don't need a host booter. So,
you know, that's funny. It's funny. That's funny. That's funny you say that.
In the face to keep playing, so what?
That's funny you say that, Fuzzy, because I was just talking to Tommy on the phone, and he was on the phone. He was talking to another clan, a clan that I'm not going to mention yet. But this other clan leader was like, "How strong is a clan that they can even post their fucking losses?" And that SHG war that's going on in the fighting world. We're talking the Mortal Kombats. The Mortal Kombats, the Soul Caliburs, the Street Fighters, the Marvel vs. Capcoms 1, 2, and 3. You know, all these battles that are going on beyond first shooter. Well, this clan leader saw this video, and he's like, how fucking strong is a community they can post their losses? Well, with that being said, you know, how strong can a clan be with... Tommy, you want to get into that? Because that was a pretty interesting conversation, man. And it had to do with what Fuzzy was saying.
Well, basically, it boils down to, you know, win or loss, MEA still stands. We've had some losses. We've had some hard losses. We've had some fucking awesome victories that have pumped us up for a while. We're not a clan that's just a one-trick pony. We win, we lose, and we celebrate the fact. You know what? If we won every single battle that we've been in and just had flawless victories, what's the point of even being a clan? If I was in a group that never failed, I wouldn't be in that group no more. There's no interest. There's nothing to better yourself with. And as human beings, that's what we look to, is to better ourselves. That's why the E in MEA is evolution. If you can't change, grow, and adapt, what's the point? Go sit in the fucking closet, jerk your fucking pud.
Oh, Tommy, we come from
and
different
you know what,
generations.
And you know what, Fuzzy, about that? Like I've always talked about in rallies, evolve, grow. It's not always about winning. It's about picking yourself up and dusting yourself off and going again, and then bettering yourself. That's what the E stands for, evolution.
That's a big difference between us and the little clans or the clans that don't have their feet on the ground. Is tradition, stability, and the fact that our clans will never fail because we won't fail. It's as simple as that. A clan doesn't fail until their top leaders say, here's the keys to the town. And that's the difference between us and the rest of the fuckers out there. We stand by what we preach. We actually make shit happen.
Well, that's actually, I couldn't agree with you guys more. I actually was talking to, I believe, Tommy the other day. I was saying the same thing. People could attack us and attack us and attack us, and all of our weak members will leave and they'll run. But there's still going to be about 30 of us standing there with guns ablazing until the last man's dead, and then we're going to get back up and rebuild everything and do it all over again.
That's the only mentality you can have.